Hi again, long time no see once more. I would like to start out once again by apologizing for the lighting in here. Still getting everything kind of set up. Doesn't help that I have a Casper the Ghost-like complexion, so you'll probably see flashes throughout. So I'm sorry, like it was just bouncing off. But today, I have a couple things that I wanted to talk about. One is, and I was like debating whether or not to put like two different videos, but dude, today's been a day. I'm just gonna put it all in one, and I hope you guys like it. So, first off, is a review, or not a review, because you guys already know, kind of, but a oh my gosh, what am I trying to say? Longevity of Black Friday, the Vulcan, right? So, I showed that to you guys in a blind box or blind buy video not too long ago, and it's very nice fragrance, but I had my doubts for me personally, right? But I got a chance to wear it like yesterday. Yesterday. Yesterday was family member's birthday, so we dressed up a little bit and we went out for brunch. It was also cold. It was like 40 something degrees, so I was like, you know what? I'll try it out. I think I did only the normal one spray per, like just normal, what I normally, I think, I can't remember. I'm pretty sure. I might have done like 1.5 good sprays, you know what I mean? Something like that. Anywho, for the first part, like going to the brunch and stuff like that, I won't lie to you, I was a little worried that it was going to be too strong. And because I could smell it throughout, and as I was like walking by people, I was a little self-conscious because that's a pretty, like, to be wearing in April, it's kind of tough, right? But it was 40-ish degrees. It was cold enough to get away with it, right? It was windy, it was raining, yeah, it worked. But I'll tell you what, I very much enjoyed the dry down of that throughout the day. And I wore that, so we went out to brunch, left the house at around 11, right? 11 a.m. I think I sprayed it on me originally at around like maybe 10 something, like 10, 15, give or take. I went to the brunch, did all my stuff throughout the day, and then went to work. I had work for 8 hours from 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. And then I went home, got a shower and stuff like that. But until I got a shower at like 11:45 at night, I could still smell it. No joke. And it's not like kicking you in the face like when you first spray it, but I'll tell you what, it was there, and you could clearly tell. I at first was iffy about it because of the price point that I got it for, and that it kind of smells similar to things that I already have. But now that I've tried it out, phenomenal. It really is. I need to wear it more places just to get used to the like kind of punchiness at first, because it's not what I'm used to necessarily. But I'll tell you what, that dry down is phenomenal. It dries down into more of a little bit more woodsy, but just subtle. It's very nice. But you could smell it the whole day, truly the whole day. It was it probably would have been well over 12 hours if I really wanted it to. Like if I didn't take the shower and all that stuff, I probably would have still smelled it for a good couple more hours, because it was strong when I left work at 11 p.m., which has already been 12 hours from when I put it on. So, that being said, it's a good pickup. It impressed me. It did. Like I said, I was a little hesitant on it. I still rated it an 8.5 because in and of itself, very good fragrance, very good smell, very nice. There's nothing wrong with it at all. But with that longevity, holy crap, that's great. It's phenomenal. So I was worried about overpaying. Honestly, like just for the fact that it lasts that long, I would expect that from a plus $40 fragrance. You know what I mean? That's wild. So if you can find it for 40 bucks, by all means, pick it up, because I think you'll really like it, and I think it's definitely worth it, at least longevity wise. If you can find it under 40, which I think you can pretty much anywhere else besides Burlington where I got the thing, buy it faster. Like I said with some of the other ones, it's nuts. I didn't expect it to last as long as it did, but it did, and it's pretty nice. I kind of wanted to try it out again today, because it's pretty cold today, but I don't know. It's a little warmer than yesterday, so I'm probably not going to do it. There's a good enough breeze that I can do it, so I could get away with it. But all in all, I was extremely impressed by, like, I was doing just, going through the daily, I was mopping up the store right at the end of the night, and as I was moving my arms, I could smell it on myself. At 10 p.m., I put it on 12 hours earlier. Insane. I have yet to test out and, like, document the longevity of the rest of my fragrances so far for you guys, because I never until I started doing the videos, I never really cared too much about, like, I cared about it, but not, it wasn't like a forethought, or like a thought in the front of my head, because I didn't really, it was just, did it smell good? That's all I really cared about, right? But now that I have a little collection, I kind of know loosely what I'm talking about. I'm definitely going to try a bunch more of my fragrances and do, like, longevity reviews for you guys and stuff, because I want to go more in depth into a lot of the things that I have, because I've done the full video, like, collection video and stuff like that, but I have so many more things I need to go in depth with, because I didn't explain as much as I want to with some of them. So yeah, I'll get into that later on, but for right now, crazy performance. Like, I think, as of right now, I think that is my longest lasting fragrance so far that I can think, because I can't think of any others besides Night Swim. Night Swim lasted a while, but it didn't last 12 hours. It was like 9, if I remember correctly. It still lasted great longevity, but, like, that blew me away. Like I said, I probably could have still smelled it on me after the 12 hours, which is wild. And that's with doing things. Like, I was at work, I was running around doing stuff throughout the day, so, like, there were times where I was sweating a little bit and all that kind of stuff, so it lasted super well. Like, it blew me away. So, personally, like I said, the scent itself is still phenomenal. It, off the bat, didn't impress me as much as I thought it would, but like I said, it is still a phenomenal fragrance, so do not let that discourage you from buying it. That is just my opinion, because I have similar smelling colognes, and I don't have the knowledge of, like, more colognes to, like, just base it off of, because I know Vulcan smells a lot differently, or, like, smells differently than Habik and Hayati, all those other things, right? I just don't have the knowledge on how best to describe the differentiations between. So, like, I know they're different, but they smell similar enough that, like, to me, so far, it was just not exactly what I was expecting. But the dry down is great. The dry down is definitely, you could definitely get away with that more so in an office setting than you could, like, Habik or something like that, right? My, like, winter or fall office scent that I usually go to, when I want, like, a night, like a more, not niche-ish, but like a, just different from the average office scent, I use the Lattafa's Hayati, right? It's very nice, like, powdery, but it's good. But Vulcan, I think you could use it as an office fragrance. I think you really could. It's, if you just go gentle with it, or, like, spray maybe an hour or two before you go in or something like that, or not. You just go right in. It's not, like, super crazy overpowering, you know what I mean? That's my another issue is I'm not very good at judging how other people could perceive it. Like, I know how it smells to me, and it's like, oh, it's kind of, like, punchy, right? But also, it's because it's right on my neck. You know what I mean? I'm smelling it because it's right here. Other people, I don't know how strong it is to them. I don't know like what they think of it. So once again, this is all based on me and like me wearing it. But I think you could pull it off for an office for sure. It's especially with that dry down, very nice, and you won't have to reapply it throughout the day either. You like, it was crazy. It really was. Like, as somebody going into, like, if you were just gonna blind buy this thing, right? As somebody who did blind buy it, even with what I said about not being super impressed, with longevity now, I will rate that probably a 9, which is crazy because like it's not even one of my like favorites right now. It's very good, but I still have a few like in the top 3, right? But yeah, that's honestly I'd probably rate that like a 9, maybe like an 8.8, something, I don't know. But like, it's good. It's very, that longevity surprised the hell out of me. It's nuts. So yeah, that was my little longevity review of French Avenue's Vulcan Black Friday. You know what? I think I might make a second video on the other topic I was going to tell you about, because I don't know. Fuck it. No, you know what? No. Part 2 to this video starts right now. What I was going to talk about is a horror story, but this time it's not a fragrance horror story. It is a horological horror story, if you will. A watch horror story. As you know, I showed my watch collection before, right? Oh goodness gracious, I just messed this thing up. No, I'll fix that later. Anywho, I love watches, okay? Big fan, big fan. And my favorite, or at least like one of my all-time favorites, is the Sterling watch, or Storling, however you pronounce it. The blue strap skeleton, the automatic. I showed it to you before. Beautiful watch. It's this one, right? This one right here. Incredible. I love this thing to death. It's very special to me. But one thing I also like very much is clasps. This is my little Kohl's Geneva one, right? Still pretty fancy. But I swapped out the strap and got a butterfly clasp, right? I just like them. I don't know. I prefer them over the normal clasps, right? Not that there's anything wrong with them. I just like them. So, yeah, clasps. Sterling makes replacements for, and like replacement straps for their watches, and you can get some with the clasp. I was like, why not, right? So, this is the watch that you've seen before. This was the strap that was on it originally, okay? It's really hard to tell because the lighting is funky, right? But let me see if I can shine a light on here. Hold on a second. Pardon my taped up phone, but like, you can see it's blue, okay? That's what I'm trying. It's blue. It's like a nice navy blue, especially in person. It's a beautiful color, right? And it matches the watch because the watch has blue all around it. There's blue on like the inserts, like the Sterling logo up at the top is blue. There's a moon or sun and moon phase here. There's a lot of blue on it, right? So they have a 22 millimeter replacement strap in blue with a clasp. I was like, why not? The only issue is it was $70, so it was expensive for a strap. Now, keep in mind, this is the original. It's a blue. It's pretty thick. It's nice padded. It's very, very, very nice. Very well made. And this is the one I got on eBay, the black one. Pretty similar. It's the crocodile embossed leather. It's thick and padded. Nice. I think this strap was like $14, right? Not bad. Now, I expected to pay more because it's from Sterling's website, right? This watch I got, I think back in the day, I think it was $300. So this is my big boy watch, right? This is a big boy. And on their website now, I think it's like 600 bucks. Crazy. So I knew the straps were going to be expensive, and I was like, you know what? I love this watch. I need to wear it more often. It's something that, yeah, why not? It's 70 bucks. I'll make that money back, right? Ordered it. I got the watch strap, and first thing I noticed, which it'll still be kind of hard to see, so I apologize, it's black. I mean, it's pretty obvious it's black, right? Black strap. Now, at first, that didn't bother me, because what I was going to do anyways is keep the new strap new and swap the clasp onto the old one, because the old one, you can see there's like some staining. It's just, I've used it a lot, so it's used. So I wanted to keep the new strap nice, right? So the fact that they sent me the wrong color is what it is. That didn't bother me too much, because, like I said, it is what it is. What did bother me, now, hold on. Get myself worked up over here. Please excuse me. Thank you. Anywho, what did bother me was I swapped it out, and put it on my wrist, and it wouldn't close. It would close, but when I would close it, right, when I'd close the clasp, anytime I try to put it through the loops, right, pop right open. It's useless. It was absolutely useless to me, right? Because anytime I would try and put it through, it would pop open, or if I lifted up on the buckle part itself, the whole thing would fly open, and it would fly out of the loops and just hang there. What? For a $70 strap, right? $70 on a $300 watch, right? That's not something that you can fly. But I like I said, this has, not only is it expensive, but holds sentimental value. If I bought a strap for $70 and I wasn't paying attention, right, and I took this out, something happened, it would fall right off my wrist. Now, I think you can, I got some baby wrists, right? They're tiny. I got little tiny wrists, okay? I'm a lanky little thing, okay? Especially wrist-wise. So, my straps I usually keep pretty tight. But, and luckily, I have a big enough hand that when it first happened, it caught, so it didn't fly off my hand. But I was pissed, because I spent $70 on a strap that didn't even work. So I messaged Sterling. I can't return it because apparently this is an all sales final strap, which great. But as far as I'm aware, they're sending me a refund, which I haven't gotten confirmation of yet. It said it on their website. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, I was not very happy. So my dad and I sat down, and I took my little Gerber multi-tool, right, and I tried to bend the fuck out of this thing, okay? Because there's a little, it's hard to see, but there's that little piece right up there, right? That is what goes in. You see that little middle section? There's the bar, right? That little, this part right here. That's where it goes. It snaps into place here, and it just wouldn't work. So we had to bend the hell out of this thing, which, okay, it's funny because, excuse me, this was made well, because it's stainless steel. It's hard to bend. It's pretty tough, but we got it. So they're sending a refund, hopefully, because I just put $69 worth of labor into this goddamn thing trying to get it to stay. But you can hear it's pretty tough now. And I can put it into the loops without it flying off. I had to put it in the loops first, then close it, and even still it pop open. Now, Also, I want you to see, like I said, this is my Geneva little. The watch is all $20. Strap was 15. This in total is half, honestly more than half the price of just the strap, right? Look at how you can see the thickness of this strap, right? It's nice, genuine leather, right? It's thick, it's comfortable. Dude, this bullshit. It's like, it's insane. This is like comparison. It's hard to tell on the camera, and I know it's something like, it's completely trivial, but I fully expected a similar, at least a similar strap to my original one, right? This strap feels like what I should have gotten from eBay. Instead, I got this. This feels like what I should have gotten from Sterling. Crazy. Like, now, this is not to dog on Sterling, because I still absolutely love their watches. I love the brand. They have super nice stuff for relatively affordable prices. Like, the resale market is good, because I got that one, the brown Sterling, the Princeton 3, I believe it's called, for I think like $30, which is crazy because it's still a beautiful watch. They make great stuff. I just couldn't believe that that's what I got. Not only is it thin as hell, didn't work, and they sent me the wrong color. So, like, I don't know if somebody was having a bad day. I don't know if I pissed someone off because maybe they know that I'm a brokey and I shouldn't be having one of these. But yeah, crazy. It's crazy. So we got it fixed. Like I said, you can hear it now. It's pretty tight. It takes a pretty good amount of force to put it through. I'm just hoping that it doesn't, because I had to bend the thing. So I'm sure after a couple years of use, it's gonna break. You know what I mean? The metal's gonna wear down or something like that. Because this probably isn't how it's supposed to be used. Well, it's how it's supposed to be worn, like used, but like that's not how it came to me. You know what I mean? So like, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not dogging on Sterling, because 100% I will be buying more of their watches, no doubt. There's one I saw online. It's actually on JCPenney's website. It's on sale for like $84. Absolutely beautiful steel sports watch, chrono, with like a Tiffany blue dial. Oh, beautiful. I would love to have that. So, Sterling, I love you, but what the fuck are you doing? Like, what are you doing? I was blown away, honestly. Now, albeit I did get this specific watch like probably like 5 years ago. Yeah, probably about 5 years ago or so. No, it might have been longer than that. So I don't know, their quality control might have changed. Who knows? But for $70, I expected something like I don't know. Unless something changes, if you are a Sterling watch owner and you're looking for that replacement strap with the clasp buckle, if the name on it doesn't matter to you, maybe go to eBay. But yeah, so we'll see if they give a refund or if they send me a different one or something like that. I don't know. That'd be really nice. I would like that. This does work right now. So it took literally like an hour to get this to like bent and figured out, but it works. So anybody at Sterling watching this, God knows they'll almost, I can 99% guarantee nobody that even has a connection to Sterling will see this. But I love you. You just need to do a little tweaking and some things, because this with that buckle, that's a $70. Like, I would gladly pay $70 for something like that, even though that's pretty expensive relatively, you know. But if it had this padding it came in the right color that I ordered. Like, hold on. Yeah. I'm gonna try not to dox myself here, but you can see it says, this is what I ordered. This is the strip. This is the slip I got from them. See up at the top, 22mm leather strap with stainless steel deployant buckle, 22mm blue. So I ordered a blue one. But yeah, I don't know. If they sent me something like this, my original one, with that clasp, 100%. That's what I expected. I expected to get something like this, and that's why I spent $70 on it. That's sad. Like, this eBay one feels better quality than the Sterling one, which is mind-boggling to me. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I'm sorry this was a little bit longer one. I know probably should have broken this up into 2 videos, but it's been a day. So yeah, I hope you pick up French Avenue's Vulcan Black Friday, at least to just test it out yourself. If you can even just spray it on yourself, like borrow it from your buddy for a day, spray it, see how you like it, because I think longevity wise it's worth it. And yeah, thank you for listening to me rant about my horror story, even though it's not really a horror story. I guess it's like trivial, you know what I mean? But to me, it was just it just encapsulates the enshittification of everything, as the saying goes now. You know what I mean? Like, it's just millimeters of difference, genuinely millimeters of difference, but you can tell this feels nice. It's thick. The outside of it feels good. Okay, hold on. For example, like, I don't know if you probably can't hear anything. I sound like a crazy person, but like, I'm rubbing my thumb against it, right? That's what that sounds like. It just sounds like plastic. It just sounds fake. So I'm wearing it right now, kind of salty about it, because 1, it's a different color. 2, it feels like, it feels bad, really, but I love clasps, so we'll see. But yeah, thank you again for watching. Hopefully next time I won't have any horror stories, and I will have some more cologne videos coming up for you guys. But yeah, thank you all again so very much for everything you guys do, and yeah, I will see you all very soon.